Hello everyone. Today's Wednesday, the 22nd, I believe, and I'm bringing you my first ever October Daily. It's October Daily 2019. So I didn't have any extra binders but this gold one, so I decided to use it. I was living in Mesquite, Texas, which is east of Dallas, and I think this is Crate Paper's Hello Pumpkin or Hey Pumpkin. I think. I can't swear to that, but it looks like it. And I went to the dollar store and I got these glitter sticky things. Here they are. It's glitter. It's like foam tape in a way. And you can tell I think I broke the H there. But anyway, there it is. That's what I used for the front cover. And I used these. You know, I used to make them pretty thick, the chipboard pieces. So I used them there. And then I did a calendar. And I got these pieces at like Michael's. You know, these foam little bats with glitter and little eyeballs. And the foam ghosts. And I did, this is foam too, glitter. So that's kind of like I use basic stuff. But I was really into, you're going to see throughout it, I was really into making clusters because I usually take, when I was working, I used to take the week of October 12th, which is the week of Indigenous Peoples Day and Columbus Day. I used to take that Monday off and then the 4 days to make it a week to save my time, you know. So it started prepping for it, and you'll see what I did with it. But I used the numbers that came with the collection. And I always start with juniper. So there it is. And I have these and I can't find them. I have like 3 packs of these alphas. But when you need them, you can't find them. I don't know where I have them. And her grandmother, my sister-in-law, Sylvia. There she is again. I'm not going to go into everything because some of this is like employment related. Like this was something we did at work. There's no people showing just their backs, but there I am. And this is like an awards ceremony, I think, that we had. So this is day 2, and I just added the little ghosty. And this has a picture, so I won't show that. But this is another day, and I was still using that. I just used what I had there. And then here's another day. We're on day 4, and there's a little narrative and Clinique products. My sister worked there. And then this is day 5, and here I used, looks like silver holographic alphas. Maybe they came with the collection. And I used these two, which are from the dollar store. And my dog, Kayla. And then this is my son and my granddaughter, Zoe. There it is, Zoe. These foam stickers, and I just used what I had on hand. And here's day 6. There it is there, day 6. The only thing about this, using the numbers of the collection, is because it blends in so well with everything that you can't tell what the days are. They don't like stand out. So that was day 6, and that's my granddaughter's there. And I used a little brad and a cutout of a web, papers from the collection. So I just want you to get a glimpse of what I was doing, not so much the stories. These are little ghosts with little eyeballs. I used them there too. Not ghosts, bats. Bats with little eyeballs. And the adhesive was really good on this. They're not coming off because I used this. So then I followed through with that. Here's another one. I used, this is like felt from, I think it's Michael's, the witch's hat. So I used it here for day 8 because day 8 was the witch there. And then this I did, the paper has cats on it, so I did a little glitter cat. There it is. Nothing fancy, a doily in the back. cat, another cat. This is my granddaughter. And the back is me. It's before COVID. It's 2019, but I had strep throat. So there I used the paper again, a doily, nothing fancy. Here either I used, these are from the collection, and I used ribbon that I had that was candy corn. This is to show my scrapbooking area. There's my book. Sweet, to show what a mess I was making. I was even using the floor. So there's that. And then here's the clusters. I wanted to show you the clusters. Let me take it out so you could see. This, look, isn't that pretty? I put the cluster together. I glued it to the back, to the photo in the back. But I put all this together. This is tulle that has spider web, spider web, spider web. You kind of get the hint there, the spider webs. Bats, spooky house, spookiest Halloween. So I was really into doing the clusters. I'm not going to be able to stick that back with one arm. This is from Facebook. It's a pug, and it's got the spider legs. Here's another one. We were watching this movie. I think it's The Dark Crystals when it came out. And here's another cluster. And I used a die cut to make this. I still have it to make the cauldron. It's one of my favorite ones. I only paid like $2.99 for it at Tuesday Morning. It's a Tonic Studios die. It is so easy and so pretty. I did the cauldron with all colors, like purples and yellows and you name it. Orange, I had them all ready, okay, to do this. And then I put these together, and then I happened to just slip. Then all I had to do was slip them in, okay? So, oh, there I have the dark crystal. I added that. Broom hair, don't care. The witch. Spider web in the back. The witch's legs. So I thought that was cute. And all that I prepped, okay? I prepped the cluster cards the week I was off. It's another one, a spider with googly eyes. Another bat from the dollar store. It's foam, I can press into it. Glitter. And just put the spider web. Here I did her with a lot of these spiders that I had, foam spiders that match that. This is a doll that I bought from Madame Alexander. Put a doily on it. Called it a day. It was my very first book. I'm so proud of it. I love looking through it. You know, the memories. This is another page. And I used, this was a ring. And I cut off the ring part and used the spider part. See it right there? It is so pretty. I love this. I still have some of those. I didn't drag them out this year, but they're in a big box. I can't drag out everything. I have a huge box with lots of little stuff like this, but, you know, it's just too much. Little spider web there, spider web there. These are like resin epoxy. And then that. That's to show you what I did. Tagged with ribbon with the stories. More tags, more use of the ribbon. I've got to make more use of my ribbon this year. Spiders with the googly eyes. Papers from the collection. My desk at work. My desk is here. My conference table was there. More photos. At work, they decorated, and that was so cute. My sister Monique. Beautiful photo of her. I used the candy corn, candy, more candy down here. Kind of made it a candy themed. I think because I had this candy and it matched. Then we went to, what did we go to? It was called Origin of the Species or something like that. And it was by Ross Perot it was at the Ross Perot Museum there in Dallas. And so they had all the dinosaurs and stuff there. Had this, you can take a photo. Afterwards we ate. It's just very simple. The story behind stuff. I found this. I think I had a story that was gonna go here and I didn't put it in there. I'll have to go back through my photos of 2019 to find out what it is that's supposed to be there. I may have even printed it, I don't know. But here's some more using just using the cards that came in the collection. This is from the dollar store. So is this. These are those things that go on the window. They're like stickers that go on the window. See, they're kind of plastic. Yeah, I used them here. Here's another one. I thought they were so cute. I have nothing there, so I could still go back and decorate. That's one thing when you look back at them, you think all the things you could have done that you didn't, but I was just starting, right? This was my first venture into October Daily. This, I need to use my my heat tool and just zip that off. But this is a meal that my mom makes. It's our favorite. It's called chicken with olives, and it's chicken, shredded chicken, olives, and celery. A lot of celery, but this is really good. That's all it takes. Salt and pepper, that's it. And there's my mom. Here's the other side. There I used that, another cauldron. And then me and my niece, her name's Rosa, goes for that because of the paper. Try to match it up with the paper as much as I could. And me and my cousin Natalie going with bats there. A wedding we attended. I could do these. See, I could decorate with something there. Maybe some more ribbon. I could go back. Maybe during the summer when I'm not doing anything, I could pull these out and do a little bit more. This is, I was surprised when by this. This is a waterfall for day 27. And I have this out, so, I know. We're celebrating my birthday and my two sisters. So we're celebrating 3 birthdays. Two of them, my sister and I are on the 30th. My sister Veronica and I. So we celebrate ours. And then my sister Angela is on, I believe, the 2nd or the 1st of November. Can't remember, but so we put them all together and we celebrate all 3 together. So here it is. It's a waterfall, and you'll see this is what I make. This dish that I make for the family. It's called chilaquiles. So it's ripped, shredded corn tortillas, black olives, chili, and a lot of cheese. And it's really, really good. And me and my sister Patricia, she's the one that follows me in age. I'm the oldest, and then her, she's a year younger. Then my sister Veronica is 4 years younger than I. We share the same birthday. There we are. This is my sister Monique and I. She follows my brother. So then my brother goes next, but this isn't in order. This is my son, his wife, and 2 of their little daughters. This is me and my niece Rosa again. And this is me and my brother. Okay. There's another sister. She's not in here. She doesn't like the one whose birthday it is. She doesn't like. It's real hard to get her photo. But in this here, could add a tag to flip it. We are all there. There's me, my sister Pat that follows, Veronica that follows her, Raymond that follows her. Then Monique follows, and then there's Angela that follows. She's the youngest, and I'm the oldest. So there we go. And this is my my dog, Kayla. It's no longer with us. My sister Monique again, doing like a gothic lipstick. my niece Amanda and my nephew Zachary. Photos of them. This is one of my cousins, Lupita. She lives in Tucson. I say cousins, but she is a cousin, but her mother is my grandfather's sister. Okay, so big extended family. They live in Tucson. And my son and some of his kids there dressed. Kayla. I think we're on the way back home because we went from Dallas area to Arizona to visit with the family and celebrate the birthdays. And this is on the way home. And this is my nephew Max, my brother's grandson, and my niece Juniper. They always dress for Halloween. And then in the back, it's a cousin again. She's my first cousin's daughter in California. Lee can do it. I put it on there. And this is that cauldron again, but this time I used gold and I used black. Isn't that cute? I need to make more of those. And doilies. That's all. I didn't spend a lot of money even on the book, the binder. So this is an idea. You know, you could do clusters for prepping. You know, I think that's as far as I would go. I wouldn't actually prep pages. I just can't get into that part of it. But maybe someday. So I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for joining me. This again was my very first October daily. It was 2019. And my October dailies sit right there. So these go here. And then the ones I'm working on right now go there. So I don't have that many, but I do enjoy doing it. Thank you for joining me. Bye.